A mass of wildfires burning across South Carolina promoted Governor Henry McMaster to declare a state of emergency Sunday as firefighters battle a series of blazes that have already consumed approximately 100 and no, not 100, but 1,200 acres and impacted over 3,000.
Another 3,000 impacted.
And
Now,
then did you talk to me today about it? You called me. You said, Brandon, are you okay down there? What did I
yeah, I
say?
called.
What did I say? You
You
checked
said
on
you
your friend.
straight.
Yeah, but was
Cause
I
you,
aware of what's going on?
no, because you know why?
Go ahead. Why?
Because you was out there enjoying your life.
Correct. Correct.
And guess what? Thank God for President Trump, brother.
Okay. Okay.
Because he got rid of 3,400 firefighters 2 weeks earlier.
In not in
Uh,
California, but in South Carolina.
no,
You
just
talking about just
overall.
total?
No,
Okay,
just hit
overall.
this overall.
Okay.
And guess what? The rest of them, they can't travel nowhere because they froze the credit cards. So thank
It's
God
not funny, but yeah, it would. But thank God for who?
for Donald Trump. Those people ain't coming to help you, brother.
And I told you when we was on the phone, I said, dang, I smelled a bunch of fire. And you can tell when it's just, it can be a small fire or when you're driving around, you're like, dang, this is something burning for real. And you're hearing fire trucks constantly. Like it was something going on. I saw a wildfire report or alert on my app, but did I go to the news and check out, see what's going on? Nope.
Nah,
Lewis had to tell me, somebody who's in a different state, what's going on. Like I said, I watch some of the news, but most people aren't. They consume with gossip and other things what's going on in the world. But go ahead. I'll let you finish.
shit, I could be like you. I think the cable got turned off where I'm at now. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yes, who's coming to save them or help them? Who knows?
Right. You have to wait and see.
All right. Deep water horizon oil spill.
Okay.
BP offshore drilling rig exploding, spilling millions of barrels of oil into the Gulf of America.
Because he
The,
changed it.
the United States led a massive cleanup and environmental restore efforts. Now, brother,
Yeah.
BP gas station spilled up. The thing blew up. All right.
Okay.
You think BP got enough money to cover all this?
They should. Yes, they do. They do have enough. Do
They
they need
actually
aid?
don't, brother.
And why
This is
not?
Kapow, this tragedy
Uh-huh.
around with shoulder low down, the strips, you couldn't buy a strip in a US strip in America.
I got you.
They had to import all the damn strips, brother.
Because of an oil spill or
Or
explosion. That
you remember the people crying in Louisiana? Delarose, am I right? You
I
remember
didn't even
people
look at our
crying
comments.
in Louisiana?
Rules.
They couldn't go to work.
Mm.
All the shrimp, they went out there and put WD-40 on all the damn shrimp in the ocean.
Wait, Tom, what you mean? To try to clean them off, or you
Nah, that's
saying
just
that's
the
what the
oil.
oil? Okay,
That's the
okay,
chemicals on them.
okay. And wait, let me ask you. You think the ocean, that stuff is safe to eat now after oil's been in the area, a massive oil spill in the area? You think that?
Yes. You see the
Okay,
EPA down here, right? See the
okay,
EPA, they kill you in 30 years.
correct.
The policies that about to get implemented now, it could be 10 years, guys. You could be falling out.
And you don't know why. And you may see a commercial if you've eaten some shrimp from the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of the United States. You may have you got some symptoms where you got massive headaches, you bleeding from your ears, stuff like that. You may have grounds for a case. It's not going. You're not gonna know now, but what?
The man said we are the law.
Yeah.
So how you gonna sue me?
You
I'm
can't
the
sue.
law.
Yeah. You can't sue, and that's the wiggle room they make for themselves, so they can do whatever they want, and it protects them from being sued from the people, and we go along with it.
And some people got laid off for Noah. Now, President Obama made a name for himself because they was dragging his ass this whole time. Everybody say drill, baby, drill, brother.
Yeah.
Time they go out there to drill, just say 1 in every 300 go blow up.
Which is crazy.
I just made the number up, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. Yes. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Yes. It blew up on Obama. They was dogging them out. The Republicans, why does it take the government so long to clean this up, to find it, to do this? Turns out, I think this is one that had to put the concrete
On top?
from
What?
over the top, but it
Mhm.
had to be wet going down in the ocean. It had to do some crazy stuff, and they got it.
Hmm.
Now, what's the next one? Brandon favorite restaurant, Jack in the Box.
It's okay. I don't have no problems with Jack in the Box, but go ahead.
All right, Brandon, read that first bullet.
Okay, summary. Undercooked beef patties at Jack in the Box restaurant caused E. coli H7 outbreak, sickening over 700 people and killing 4 children. This led to stricter meat safety regulations. Agencies involved Food and Drug Administration, FDA, U.S. Department of Agriculture, Centers of Disease Control and Prevention.
All right, don't what now?
And
He want to
Whataburger.
get rid of
Yeah.
all them people, Brandon.
What you mean? Oh, you talking
In your
about
in your
the
home
people that
state.
regulate these places?
And track keyword. Here's another thing, and track it too, Brandon.
Yeah. Mm.
Now,
And when
see
you say
what
track,
happened.
what do you mean? What do you mean when you say track?
Here's the story.
Go ahead.
Brandon went to the Jack in the Box.
Okay.
Got home. He couldn't make it home and busted his pants on the way.
And that's a real thing too.
Yeah. Busted all
Yeah.
the fluids. His body, all the fluids his body was trying to exit.
But you had food poisoning, not E. coli, but you've had a type of food poisoning.
I ain't never had it.
Okay.
I never had it, but
Okay.
I had something that, man, it had to be the blessings of God.
And that's how you feel. You start praying. That's when you really start praying.
I made to a gas station bathroom. Watch this. No time to put the paper down, Brandon.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
That happened twice in my life. No
I'm
time to
with
put the paper down. That's how close it was.
And you didn't care if anybody was in there. You didn't care about none of that stuff.
Right. You're right. Long as I didn't see no needles, I was straight. Yeah.
Oh man,
See,
that's funny.
Brandon went to the hospital because he spoiled his pants in the car
and almost crashed. I might have crashed.
Immediately. The hospital said, how can this 130-pound man eat
a sandwich?
Yeah, sandwich, and this happened. So they write it up. Brandon got some rare crazy stuff. They put it in the system, send it to people in the ATL. ATL tracks it. A guy in Mississippi ate the same thing, Jack in the Box. Huh?
Yeah.
Mississippi said, we can't spell, we can't put it in there. They missed that one.
Yeah.
A person in New York, Jack in the Box, ate it. They reported. Now, CDC said, hold on, we're getting a report from South Carolina and New York. Let's check this out. Turns out they got E. coli, whatever this is. They got some disease on the patties.
Right.
If you cut these jobs, you won't be. It's hard. It would be hard to get notified because no central system to go to.
It kind of goes back to the thing where we were talking about when you got all these people on parole or on ankle monitors. It's a lot of people to monitor, but it's a small group of people watching them and keeping up with them. Like those things are important. We need people in place for that stuff.
You're right. It is extremely small people in the government. The government ain't that, they say it's big, Brandon.
Yeah, but it's not that many employees.
It ain't that big.
Yeah. For the important job that it does. People's safety when they go to restaurants or wherever you go to eat. Like that stuff is, because if nobody's watching the food quality, you think people in the restaurants gonna care? No, they're not gonna care. They're gonna
drop down. Yeah. You end up like the Indian food commercials.
What you mean?
Cook it with your feet in the food. You saw those commercials.
I've seen the videos on YouTube. And stuff. They throwing stuff with their hands.
Yeah.
They may taste it. Yeah. Yeah, that's seasoning. That's extra seasoning. You don't want to put a little sweat in your food. Make it more authentic.
And America was like that in the early 19th. See, people just got over here in America. They don't know how America was. Brandon, put that down. We gotta finish this video.
Go ahead.
How America was a slum hole for the most of American life.
And what years you talking about?
Up into the mid 60s and 60s.
Okay.
The 80s was rough too.
Yeah.
You act like y'all ain't never been in a house that had no AC, no nothing in there.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, drop cord running out the roof. All
But
right,
go
Flint,
ahead.
Flint,
Flint, Michigan.
Michigan. Now, Brad, what you heard know about Flint?
I know they said the water's bad. Obama went down there. He got some water. He said the water's pretty good. Everything's okay.
Brandon, man, Flint, Michigan, man. It says lead contaminant. That means right now every baby in Flint, Michigan will be a little radio.
Yeah,
Uh,
correct.
a
Correct. That's the
little
serious thing. That's a serious
slight,
thing.
yeah, slight radio, not too much because they ain't drinking the water no more. Lead contaminant, Flint, Michigan. Water supply from cost cutting
Mhm.
measurements requiring federal government intervention in water restore and repair. You think the people in Flint, Michigan could pay for this?
No, can't do it.
So that's when the federal government got to come in. Shit, the
But do
federal
you think
government
they're
can't even pay for it.
responsible? Or exactly. Do you think the people should be responsible for fixing their pipe system where where they get water from? No, they shouldn't be.
Nah, the people should be. What you mean by that, Brent? Now,
You think if I live somewhere and I'm paying taxes, I should be responsible for fixing the water system if it's lead in our water?
your utility company should be
Yeah,
responsible for
I
fixing.
agree.
In South Carolina, all them hoes, water popping out from my mama house.
We got some rough roads
Around
in Columbia too. I
around the
noticed
corner,
that. Go
water
ahead.
popping out. Down the hill, water popping out. Who's
Right.
stealing the money? That's what's really going on,
Yeah.
people.
So
But
do
I
you
think
think Trump is doing a good thing by he's trying to go in there, shake it up, or is he gutting programs so things can suffer and get bad and he can put who he wants to put in place and they just do whatever they want to do?
I think they gunning programs, the same task they have for the last 120 years.
Okay.
They gunning stuff. Now, on the water situation, see Brandon, when Brandon steals,
Go ahead.
he steals oatmeal cakes out of Dollar General. That's what Brandon steals.
Small stuff.
Him and his people.
Okay,
Oatmeal cakes.
me and our people. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. When they steal them taxes you pay for your utility companies, somehow they know them pipes gonna last another 50 years.
And we're not gonna try to do anything. We're just gonna pray and hope everything turns out okay.
Hopefully I'll be retired or dead by then. And somebody else do
Yeah,
it.
right. It'd be on somebody else.
And then we're gonna keep on kicking it. And so they get the big bonuses to saving money,
Yeah.
but your pipes are slowly degrading. And that's
Mhm.
why they popping up out of anywhere in Columbia, South Carolina.
Right.
And your government can't fix that. No, your local business can't fix that. A government has to fix that.
But this is my thing before we go. If we can't fix a problem here, should we be fixing problems other places in the world?
Brandon, yes, you got to fix them.
Okay.
Remember,
Go ahead.
when did America turned to America?
Mm-hmm.
13 colonies.
Mm-hmm.
Ever that point, they said we got to expand and take some stuff over.
Okay.
So for the first 200 years, they made it to California, kicked the Indians out. Not well, they fought them. Brandon Cherokee people just bent over and took it from behind.
That's not true. We caught some bodies too, but go ahead.
At the beginning, but you realize they keep
on win.
Importing immigrant after immigrant.
Right.
You know, if they look like me, you couldn't do that to them. They look like him, they was coming to kill you. You couldn't do that. You was running scared up there in nomad life. How can you have 10 babies and you live in season to season in a different spot?
That make it hard for sure.
And these guys set up a house, they can live in the same spot all season. Domesticated the animals. They didn't have to chase no damn buffaloes. Y'all
You're saying a teepee wasn't as effective to live in than a house.
I'm saying the new world people was 1,000 years behind the rest of the world.
Yeah.
When the old world came over here, these people was 1,000 years behind.
Right. And it's hard to beat somebody when they're that advanced and they shipping over stuff. But go ahead. Had to
Yeah.
get too up far off.
Yeah, you up here in bulls and there you chasing buffaloes, and we got cows over here. Yeah. But let me quit knocking. We get off. Let me get back on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cantaloupes. Cantaloupes killed 33, about 100 people, 150 people got sick. 33 died, Brady. Here's another one. Explosion. Texas fertilizer plant exploded due to poor safety regulation, killing 15 people. Now, Brandon, OSHA got gutted. They said they don't need nobody. We don't need no.
Supervisor.
We don't need no standards around here.
Yeah.
Anything 4 feet high, you need a guardrail.
Yeah.
How
Because
tall?
OSHA does a lot. They do a lot of training, retraining, making sure the things are up to code. They make sense.
Girl, I'm about to run some codes down from you.
Go ahead.
I said that anything over 4 feet needs a guardrail. And what's a guardrail? Rail got to at least be 48 inches.
Okay.
Still with a mid bar.
And because if you don't have it, what could happen?
One?
The guardrail.
Oh, people fall off. Brendan had a long night last night, getting his ass whooped by his girl. Brendan come in there with that kangaroo gas station coffee. The kangaroo gas station coffee.
I'm sipping it. What?
Sipping it. Boom. He just fell. Twisted his leg all the way up. Now I gotta sweet talk Brendan so he won't try to stay home and get paid. You know?
What you gonna say to me? Go ahead. What you gonna say to me?
Man, come on, man. You don't have to hey, you don't gotta do that. We got my office at? That's your office right there. You know?
And that's all people want sometimes. They want a day to chill out in the boss's office. You be like, Brandon, you can get on the computer. Go ahead and get a computer, relax.
A day? No, till you heal up all the way. You get
I'm gonna get paid too.
You get overtime too, but shit, I'll let you leave 2 hours early. Brandon said, okay.
Are you gonna have me sign something? Are you gonna have me sign something?
No, you don't need to sign nothing on your own will, Brandon. Yeah, take us mobsters. Yeah. Brandon had the surgery, total knee replacement. And he just in the office laid up. What's up, dog? Yeah, we getting come along. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, that's how you would handle it.
No time loss incident. Insurance stay low.
Yeah.
Yeah, explosions. Let me tell you how explosions happen.
You've been in one.
Yeah, it's called a built up gases. It's somewhere. Yeah. You got a combustible gas somewhere. And all it takes is us collecting, and it's collecting a whole lot.
All right. I always think about that story you told me just because it's so funny. You thought you lost the dude. That's Brandon, a scary thing.
I sent you an explosions thing some weeks ago. Guy hit a container and it explodes. But nah, I ain't no shit to laugh at, Brandon. You see these people right here? Them niggas got kamikazes. When that popped out.
Right.
That's what got it hit. They disintegrated.
Immediately.
Yeah. You better hope they disintegrate. I want the skin disintegrated. Do you
feeling the pain and you just burn it?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want no stuff like that to happen. Look, ground turkey. Look at that. What else we got? Wildfires. You think Hawaii can pay for some wildfires?
No.
Shit, them guys, those smaller guys, they can't work like that. They drink too much beer.
So they need the government.
Yeah, they need the government. Because without the government, what's going to happen? This had 1,000 acres got cut. The natives owe 700 and the other people owe 300. The natives can't afford to rebuild. They didn't have no insurance.
Nope.
So you would need the government come in there and say, okay, since this happened, you had, 600? No, you had 700. We're going to guarantee you this 200. So
and you ain't got no other options.
Yeah. Or you got an option, get kicked off, what you want. That's why you need the government to keep things fair. Because you could have lost it all.
Could have.
Here you go, Brandon. Here you go.
And this back in the day, but go ahead.
Now read the summary on this one, Brandon.
Salmonella and whatever frozen pot pies sickened more than 400 people, prompting recalls and safety improvements.
Now you see this. Now, my wonderful people, this one's for you.
Why do you say
this
that?
year is 2007. You see that Daytona 500 logo at the bottom. Black people ain't buying this. We bought it in 97.
Okay. No, we wasn't doing that.
Yeah, so dropping the government go kill y'all guys, man. Kill all of us. You got safety, increased environment hazards. Foodborne hazards will increase.
Yeah.
And the response time and reporting time, you just won't know.
Yeah. And not another thing, more flu cases, more germ spreading. Like, we need people in these areas donating time and energy and resources to try to slow some of this stuff down, figure out what's going on, and keep us safe. But they're just not doing it. You can be cheap and you can try to save the government, the country money, but you can't do it at the expense of people's lives.
Correct, but they doing it though.
Yeah,
they doing it.
We didn't never talk about this, but what you think about the planes and all that stuff going on? You think that has something to do with government the funds being pulled from certain agencies?
Those planes, this may be God trying to tell us a sign.
We'll stop going on vacation.
It's something about to pop off. You heard of hailstones or brimstones? Imagine when a plane tear up in the air, how it come down. A lot of plane incidents, but this is not surprising. Europe said this was going to happen anyway over here. They said that a few years ago.
Okay.
I was at a stoplight. I seen two planes get up within 2 minutes of each other. Look like the same direction. Brady thought, man,
I'm saying because planes and stuff, they used to be one of the safest industries, and now it just seems like it's a lot of miscommunication, a lot of we don't really know what's going on.
Oh, like they know, Brandon. They run them things tight.
Yeah,
they run them tight.
They run them too tight, if you ask me. But
no, Brandon, if they didn't run them tight, Brandon, you ain't paying no $2,000 for no plane ticket.
but that's the thing, right? But it's just funny how so many people have to travel, and when you're flying and stuff, it's so many planes full of people going to certain cities. It's not like it's a shortage of people flying.
All right, if you want to make it more safe, tickets prices got to go up 75%. And you get less available flights.
Yeah.
And you got to wait a little longer. You ready? You ready for that, brother?
Am I ready for it? No.
Dude, that's what you want? See, now brother said, let these 65 people die every 10 years and I'm straight. That's what Brandon just signed up for. That's America, people.
What I think is, I think people are doing a lot of flying, and they may not necessarily need to do as much flying and traveling as they are.
If they didn't fly that much, brother, your paid ticket go be up.
Maybe that's what we need, because like you said, not everybody needs to be flying and be going on vacation, doing a bunch of stuff. If we all in debt, maybe we need a period. Maybe this is a sign that we need to slow down and get back to the basics.
That already happened, man. That was C-19, brother. We got back there
right.
and they hated
it. Yeah,
you're right. Hated it.
When you say hated it, what do you mean? We didn't want to be inside. We were trying to travel. We were tired of being inside.
Brother, people couldn't be in the house for a day, brother. We had, watch this. The Black Friday was more, the 28th, the 4th was more successful than keeping people inside for COVID.
You're right, but it shouldn't be that way. But you're right.
But yeah,